Greetings. What up? I'm about to introduce it like I was still doing the show. And we got our cameraman. Is they record? Thanks. You the man.
Thanks, kid.
Hey, that was our little cameraman. What's his name? Michael.
Yeah.
Like, is it even cool? Like a variation, like Mikey or Mike?
Mike, I guess.
Mike, the cameraman. He just vamoosed. He's not supporting his mother. Anyway, what's up? This is an inaugural show. This is the Conceited Knowbody. I was doing the show for a whole year, man. So I almost keep wanting to say the show.
I know.
Everybody who know the show, man, they know that's my foray into podcasting. I'm looking for the link now. I gotta get. I'm gonna introduce everybody as we go, but I gotta get the link. I'm gonna say for Tia, but I got a better introduction in a second. She's standing all still like she a statue and shit ain't moving. What's happening? No, look, I'm about to get this link, man. We about to get this shit cracking. This is the Conceited Knowbody. Before we get into what we get into, I must let you know exactly what the Conceited Knowbody is. And some irony that I experienced yesterday. First, anybody who was a fan of the show that I used to do on Saturdays between 3 and 6, then 3 and whenever these niggas showed up with me, you know that we used to have a good time. I had a better time than everybody else, I think, because I got thicker skin than they did, and I had more of a drive. I'm kind of feeling like Bobby Brown. I was part of a successful group. No, I ain't gonna overstate it. I'm kind of feeling like Lauryn Hill.
How about Justin? A little bit Justin.
Who?
Timberlake.
Nah, because I'll give Bo Wyclef.
Okay, yeah.
I'll give Bo Wyclef, okay, and we had a few prizes.
Yeah.
Ghetto superstars. Yeah. But look though. Podcasting is fun to me. I have a great time doing it. I like anybody who know me, they know I like talking. It's like I can't help it. I talk. I'm a talker. And it's a perfect outlet for me to be able to talk about what I want to talk about when I want to. And the name that I chose, Conceited Knowbody, do you know where I very first heard that name at?
I was about to ask you that.
Do you know? Off of Joe Budden's song.
I remember the popular Nobody,
Popular Stranger.
Popular Stranger, High Class Scumbag. The
Conceited Nobody.
Conceited Nobody show is.
And I like that. It rung a bell, man. It stood out to me. And I always liked it. And I identify with it, like.
But you spelled it different.
I had to be a little unique.
Yeah.
I had to be just a little unique. But yeah, I did spell it different. I'm glad she noticed it, because I would have failed a spelling test if that was the proper way to spell it. But it's like indicative of who I am as a person. Like in my mind, I always feel like I'm on cloud 9 somewhere. Like I feel like I'm better than everybody. And not like in the sense of like we all can't. I'm out here telling myself. I had to see if we, you know what I'm saying, if we can hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure so I can share this link. But look, I feel like when I say better than everybody, I don't mean like inherently. I just feel like it's just something within myself that gives me a drive to be able to feel like that. I feel like I study enough. I'm cool enough. I feel like I'm self-validated.
I mean, you got to put yourself up.
And you well-rounded. Like,
I
you
appreciate
can talk about any subject, which I can too.
Hence the KNOW, right?
Exactly,
yeah.
Knowledge. And I'm glad you said that, Corey, because that's Corey who y'all here talking. Corey, that's my buddy, man. I called him last minute. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But I just shared this on my page, and you can just share it from my page. But at the same time, as smart as I feel, as cool as I feel, as knowledgeable as I feel, nobody gives a fuck. Yeah. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Nobody give a damn. So I'm a nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's like talent for nothing. It's like I dunked from the free throw line, and nobody saw it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I can talk about it all day, but they won't believe it.
Or they say Jordan already did it.
Yeah, they won't give me no credit at all. But that's how I got the name for the show. I ended up solo because I got foresight. I saw how it was falling apart on the show. Nobody wanted to show up and shit. They started treating me like an option. Like they had a better bitch. So they started like, The last straw was when shout out to Tremella. We both hit her up and said, "You coming?" She said, "I don't feel like driving over there."
Damn.
This is Saturday at 1. We go at 3. So I was like, okay, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So I started getting my dancing shoes and shit, and I wrote "Don't Be Cruel." I was Bobby Brown. But that's how Bobby Brown was born. But shout out to the old team. Sometimes when you trying to achieve something, when you trying to get somewhere for yourself, man, you got to make decisions that's suitable just for yourself. I took up a motto, or a motif. I don't want to say motto, but a way to live where I'm at the point in my life that I don't do shit opposed to my happiness unless it's my kids.
Right.
Like, the only time I do something that I don't want to do, like when I really just don't really want to do, it's involving my kids, and that's rare that I don't want to do something involving them. We get caught up in trying to make other people happy, which takes away from our happiness and shit, and leads to premature heart attacks. That's how black men die.
Yeah.
Lifetime of doing shit you don't want to do. And I ain't want to be one of those guys. But here we are. This is inaugural show. Shout out to my buddy Jason Ritchie. That's my buddy. We shooting a little short film series called Cars. We did some work on that Saturday. I have no idea why I'm talking about that because it's not in the flow of the conversation. But he was supposed to be here and he backed out on me on the last minute. And I'm not mad because, like I said, I had to do a solo show. So nothing anyone else does can affect what I'm doing. So shout out to Jason. He's supposed to be here next week. That ain't going to work, though. I got another guest, but we're going to get into that. What I want to get into now is the people who sitting up here with me now. And I wish, matter of fact, fuck that, I do. I about to say I wish I had like some fancy smancy, something like your hair. It's the Cruel DeVille special.
Oh, the Tracy.
Is that how you say her name? Cruel DeVille on
Corella DeVille.
something.
No, I call it the Angela Davis. How about that?
I don't know.
Angela Davis, she was a little bit more up. She
I
had
mean,
a full
I
fro.
don't got my
I've seen.
Angela Davis.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I've seen you with the full fro, and if
Yeah.
you had the full fro, we could go for that. But right now, we're gonna call you Doc.
Our Snoop man recorded a video.
This Doc
No,
off Back to the Future.
no. How about call me? What's her name? You said Tracy Ellis Ross.
Tracy
That
Ellis
one.
Ross.
That's more.
That's
along
more.
the
That's
lines.
more on point. If
Maybe
I,
Freddie from a different.
If
world.
I was being serious, but I'm being funny. I'm having jokes right now, and it's Clarence Williams III. Nah, but look, without further ado, I want to introduce Tia Williams. We hear the crowd going wild for you.
Yes,
The
I
crowd
love it.
is
I
out
love
of control. She's a song. I wish I could introduce her like an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? How tall are you? 5'7"?
5'1".
5'1".
Yeah.
5'1" getting tall. Shit. 5'1" from where she? Not Spellman. Clark. Hey, no, this we got Tia here. Tia Williams. She's a songstress. At some point during the show, I'm gonna play her song. What's the name of your song?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I just want her to introduce it. I can read. It's like YEEARIIH.
Because you gotta have a little twang to it. Like, yeah, right. You feel me?
See, she too cool for me.
Yeah.
That was way too much swag in that. Yeah, right. But this Tia, man, she a singer. We're gonna get a little bit into what's going on with her. Give her a little backstory for her life and her career. She said she don't want to tell her whole story, but we telling the whole story. This is True Hollywood Stories.
Oh, no.
Or
It could be unsung. You don't want to be unsung.
Yeah, I don't want that.
10 years.
Behind the
10
music.
years.
Or
that-
broke, 30 for 30 broke. That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
You don't be on that.
And we got Corey, man. Corey, I'm going to tell you something. Corey, that's my buddy. We talk about everything ranging from battle rap to regular rap to
real life shit. We
to
just-
real life. He slander a little bit worse than me when it comes to he a little bit more slanderous to me because first off, I digress. I don't slander women.
I don't call it slander.
Would you?
I call it pointing out.
He
What they
points
won't
out
point
shit
out.
harder than I
Just
point.
dudes,
He point.
basically.
No, well, see what it
Yeah.
is. It's kind of like how Steve Harvey and Rob Hill write all these books attacking men, but they never highlight the bullshit women do.
Right.
So I came up with a concept, Two Real Tuesday. And we-
You didn't come up with Two Real Tuesday.
Who came up with
Hold on, man, because that shit's all over the internet. You didn't
Now,
start that shit.
But when I started,
You
it
ain't
had
start
to be-
that. You
Okay,
ain't
well,
start
in
that.
my mind, I felt let me
Okay,
be
my
great.
bad. Go ahead. You
In
got
my mind, among my friends, I came up with Two Real Tuesday to highlight, the bullshit that women do. It's not like I say anything that's false or that shit that don't happen.
Like I said, just dudes.
Yeah.
This is what you say? Just dudes.
Just dudes. Like basically, I guess it's kind of like the Tupac song. You know, if you wasn't a bitch, I wouldn't call you a bitch.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Tupac.
What the fuck you mean? Who's that?
Hey,
That's disrespect. That's slander at the highest level. You almost found your way out the door. Friend or not. I like Tupac better than you.
I never met the man.
I ain't never met him. I love him. Shit.
Our kids that had parties together.
I grew up on Tupac. I didn't grow up on these kids partying. But nah, look though, Corey is my buddy, man. Like I said, he cool. He filled in for me, man. I called Corey, man. Corey on the spot. He don't know that. It's a new nickname, Corey on the spot, man.
Corey on the spot.
I knew when I called him, man, that he was dependable and stuff to come through and help facilitate this fantastic show with our fantastic guest. Corey gonna be like my running. He gonna be like my running partner whenever he's free, cause I know I can depend on him. We gonna call him the popular stranger, as opposed to the conceited nobody. But like I said, we're gonna have a fantastic show. This show will not die. I'll guarantee that I'm gonna push this show to the limits and shit, and make sure it's successful. I know it's people who are rocking with me. They listening to it right now. I want to thank y'all. We doing like a half an hour video, and I'm gonna chop it up and upload it. She's popular.
Yeah.
Was that your agent?
Just a little.
Was that your agent? Come
No.
on, we're gonna embellish this shit.
It wasn't the agent. It was just some fans, checking to see what the link was.
You basic as hell. Your fans got your cell
For the
phone.
podcast.
No offense, but your fans can get to you that easily.
I mean, your first fans are like family and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that.
All fans are like family. You
All
need some
fans.
media training.
Yeah.
No.
You need some media
No.
training.
No,
gotta say that.
all fans are
every
family. Okay,
Yeah.
we can
All
say
fans.
that then.
That's
Ain't
how
trying
you
to get no sales.
Hell no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's my
family.
cousin.
I appreciate it.
That's my cousin.
No, see,
Cuz,
that's where we got to draw the line, because fans that try to become family, they want too much.
Family want too
Family
much.
want too much.
That's what I'm saying.
Family kill you faster than a bullet.
Yeah.
Man, say that.
Family kill you faster than a
First
bullet.
one understand.
But look though, like I said, we got you on here, man. You should be honored. I don't know which one of us should be more honored. Like once I blow up, you can be like, "Hey." Then once you blow up, I'm like, "Guess what?" So I guess we both can be honored.
No.
I introduce you, but won't you introduce you? And when I say that, I don't mean say your name because everybody knows you're Tia Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But just give a little bit about background about yourself.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate you having me. That's definitely dope. But
That's what she said.
I grew up in Florida, and I moved to Anderson when I was like 12.
Hold on now, look. I got to interject in some parts. And I just fucked up because you answered the question I was going to ask. I was going to say where you came from to Anderson. No, I was going to say how old were you? What part of Florida was you in?
Yeah.
I grew up in Lake Placid and Sebring, right outside of Tampa.
So you was like in Anderson, Florida.
Basically.
Okay.
Kind of like no.
That's
Tampa, closer to Tampa. You ever heard of Lake Wells?
Nah.
Yeah, well, kind of like, it was mostly Jamaicans and Haitians in our neighborhood.
For real?
I thought that was all of Florida.
Not really. It's a lot of
Well, in Cubans.
Euros
Yeah, like
down there.
Well, in Cubans.
Were there any
you-
Cubans?
In your neighborhood.
I mean, I was young. I really didn't. I just saw
So how you knew the difference between a Haitian and a
because
Jamaican?
of the stores we would go to.
Oh, okay.
We ate a
Cubans
lot
don't
of,
got stores.
We ate a
I
lot
just
of
learned some shit, man. Cubans don't got stores.
we just ate a lot of jerk chicken and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I came to Anderson. I lived on Dewey, which was probably the best thing that could have happened to me because I was the only girl for like 2 blocks and.
All the niggas. Hold on, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all because being the only girl for 2 blocks.
Yeah, young.
I got to really be like one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? So like I hung out with the guys. I played flag football and climbed trees. I was a
You
tomboy.
were playing with sissies.
Yeah.
No.
What kind of kid was playing flag football?
Yeah.
What you mean?
We played tackle.
Yeah,
I mean,
And at the
I was
most-
a girl.
and
So
tackle the grass,
I was
2
still a
hand
girl.
touch.
Where did they find flags out on Dewey?
I was still a girl. I mean, flag tag your shirt, pull your shirt, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. See,
I
yeah.
would say, dang. You
But
know
Yeah, being a tomboy, that was cool, which, you know, got me into basketball. And I've always been able to sing since I can remember. But my first real love was basketball. And basically, you know, from there, I hooped, I ran track, I sang here and there, like for people's functions.
Like at the free throw line. I'm about to hit this shot.
You know what I mean? You know, when the Boys and Girls Club needed somebody to sing the Star Spangled Banner, that was me most of the times.
Did you Al Green?
The first time, you know, I definitely didn't Marvin Gaye it, but
Marvin Gaye is the GOAT. He's the GOAT of it.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking song. I've always hated it. I never stand up for it, but
yeah.
I go on YouTube from time to time and listen to Marvin Gaye sing that shit.
I don't care, man. He had his own track and everything, but
you could tell he was kind of high. You could tell he was kind of fucking high. Hell yeah.
You know he on that hair?
He had that motherfucker. He had that coked up, that dope fiend twitch. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, he was high. He was high as fuck, having fun though.
Yeah.
But,
shout out to Marvin Gaye. He be here next week. no, what though?
Oh.
Basically, like I said, it just, you know, gave me, you know, a lot of focus because I wasn't the girl that the boys wanted. You know what I'm saying? So,
like what if folks like
even though the guys didn't want it.
Like even though you was ugly, you felt like you could still.
Yeah, you know, I was the little ugly duckling. You know, I turned into a swan though. Hallelujah. But, you know, it's just basically for me. It's music and basketball. They just do something to me. You know what I mean? Like I could talk sports all day. I could talk music all day. I'm really like a music head. A lot of my friends and family call me T-Tunes, like instead of iTunes, because I pretty much have an extensive catalog when it comes to music, like in my membrane. It's kind of weird.
We're gonna get just because you mentioned that right there. I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, it's hard to just say one. Well, I know for me, if I'm asking like. People always want you to have a definitive favorite, like you can't like two people equally.
Yeah, they kill me with that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna break it up in genders. Your top 3 male singers, and then your top 3 female singers. Who are they?
Top 3 male, Donny Hathaway.
Hold on.
Oh man,
that's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's the best singer ever. He's the best singer to ever walk on earth.
Yeah.
Voice wise,
man,
he's the best fucking singer ever.
Donny Hathaway. I gotta give it to Luther too, as far as vocals. And Stevie. Top 3 males. Top 3 females. Whitney Houston.
Yeah, of course.
I gotta give it to Anita Baker because she's different and her voice it's not one of those she just can blow, but it's
what
one
they call
of those
sultry.
Yeah, it's just like
she'll talk a nut out of you.
Yeah. Oh my god. So let me see, Whitney, Anita, and Mariah.
I can take your top 3 of women, except I'm replacing Anita Baker with Nina Simone.
Got you.
You know who I used to love as a singer? They would have that Shirley Murdoch.
Oh,
Going on without you. That's oh, man.
You know, it's so crazy. I auditioned for The Voice in like 2011, and that's the song that I sang.
What song was it?
Going on without you.
Shirley Murdoch.
I don't listen to Shirley Murdoch.
You never heard As We Lay? That's Shirley Murdoch.
I know who she is. I'm just saying I wasn't a fan of her.
Oh yeah, I auditioned for The Voice. I sang that. I obviously didn't get the call back, but you know.
Corey, who are your top 3 females?
Top 3 females: Whitney, of course, Mariah, and a person that probably shouldn't. I mean, well, she's there because I love the way she sings. She's more newer. It's Fantasia. Like I love Fantasia's voice. Like when she sings.
When I think of like a great, you gotta have a great album. That's how I define great.
Definitely.
You gotta have a great album. As far as my males go, I'm gonna ask you, Corey. Mine is Donny Hathaway, Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye, man, he probably out of my favorites. I was about to say the best writer. He got the most diversely written catalog as far as song like meanings or whatever. And then my third one is Prince.
Yeah.
Prince is a monster. And the only other singer in the history of the world who rivals Prince in talent from top to bottom is Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder's in my top 5. between Prince and Stevie Wonder, between composing and playing instruments
Prince
and putting out
is definitely
classic
top 5.
albums, Stevie Wonder is the most slept on fucking artist ever. The Song was a Key to Life is the most
like
dangerous shit ever. He been sampled.
Correction too when I'm about to take Fantasia out. I am so disrespectful. I'm throwing Sade.
Oh,
yes. Sade.
Oh, no, you are tripping.
Overrated singer ever.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I'm going to tell you why
Sade.
she overrated. Because you can't sit here and name 5 Sade songs.
Who can?
I can.
Smooth Operator, Your Love is King.
Nothing can come between us.
Warrior. Cherish the Day.
Got you.
Okay. You can't do 7?
Who can't?
Neither one of you.
Smooth Operator 6 had to name it first time.
What? You said Smooth Operator first?
Your Love is King.
No, you said Smooth Operator very first.
You said Smooth Operator.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You right.
Man, listen. Okay, it's all about preference. She is the most boring. Like, her face don't change.
Love is stronger than
like,
pride.
she look the same she looks since she is 4. She don't change her vocal tone, her face. She don't get wrinkles.
But she got one of those she got one of those voices that's just like
Sade.
So
I love Sade.
Man, and you know what? Everybody likes Sade, man. But she don't do shit. She don't do nothing for all her songs. Sound that like I'm a boring ass movie, and you shouldn't watch me, and you gonna fall asleep. You gonna fall asleep during this movie.
It's preference.
Yeah, it is.
My 3 males.
Sade.
Yes, I love Sade.
Man, listen, I'm not putting Sade over Beyonce.
I never put her over Beyonce.
I'm not putting her over Beyonce.
How much my uncle loved Sade, his daughter. He named his daughter Sade. That's how much he loved that woman.
Yeah. So let me give you my 3 males. Donnie, Prince, of course, is number 1. Like Prince, Donnie, and Al Green.
Al Green.
Unchained Melody is my favorite song of all time.
This is gonna sound fucked up, but I don't mean no disrespect by it. When I want to go to sleep and I can't go to sleep, I put on Al Green's Pandora. And I say it sound fucked up, like I make you sound boring. That's how I make it sound. And then it sound fucked up because I make it sound like a faggot because he sings me to sleep. Yeah. He sings me to sleep like it soothes me.
Kind of like Tommy O. Martin.
What happened on here?
Yeah.
Remember Tommy O. Martin? He had to listen to the record.
No.
I missed that one too.
This might be the new Martin.
Nah, ain't no new Martin.
For the 32-year-olds.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the young jokes.
But that
32?
Yeah.
But that Al Green, now he's definitely in my top 2. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I got a surprise person. He might be in my top 6. Cause I don't know if he top 5. My top 5 is Marvin, Donnie, Prince, Stevie. Who the fuck is my 5th? I had just made my list.
I got Brian McKnight in my top 10.
He's nowhere near mine. He's nowhere near mine.
I mean, he got to be top 10 because what other singers? What other male singers are there really though? I mean, if you really think about it, like, okay, what you gonna say? Sam Cooke?
Historically,
there's a lot. I mean, I just talking for like singing wise, but like if it's just historically,
how y'all don't have Luther in top 5?
Luther,
yeah.
Luther in there. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is my person who peaked in. I don't know if y'all hip to it. If you a music connoisseur, if you like lyrics and a strong ass voice. Now I said Prince and Stevie. Them probably like some of my favorite writers. But fucking Freddie Mercury.
And I don't know who that is.
You know him?
32. I heard of him.
Oh my gosh. You ever in there listen to Queen? I'll give you some Bohemian Rhapsody. You heard that happen? Mm-hmm. He the lead singer of that group. The same people, We Will Rock You. All that shit. Listen, if you ever get a chance, pull up some Queen songs and just focus on the lead singer. Yeah. It's fucking incredible. His voice so strong.
It's crazy you mentioned the Bohemian Rhapsody because on Jay-Z's new album, he samples one of their songs.
Which one? On every song.
Wait a minute. He got a Queen sample?
Yeah.
On which song?
I think it's that.
I think it's
Bomb. Yeah.
With Bob Marley, it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what song is it?
The one that he be
I know because that's one of my favorites.
Watch it so much, so.
That's a Queen song?
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought.
At first, I thought it was the Marley sample.
It's a Junior Gong. No, he got what they call it, interpolation and shit of some 70s reggae song in there too.
Yeah,
it's that one girl. What's her name?
I can't think of it.
Is it Tina or something like that?
Oh girl.
Oh girl.
Yeah. Yeah. But since we went there real quick, what do you think of the Jay-Z album?
I mean, me personally, I think it's
And
dope.
Johnny White had the sample on there too.
Yeah, that Someday We'll All Be Free.
Yeah.
I personally,
That's the song with
That's Legacy. That's number 2.
Ah man, that's like my least favorite song on the whole album.
I honestly think it's dope. I think that people that are just now saying, "Oh, he's this," and Jay-Z been speaking like this. It's just he kind of
shots.
Yeah, and not only that.
Wait a
but
minute,
he
you
kinda,
talking about what they keep saying he deep?
in my opinion.
He deep.
In my
What did he
opinion.
say? Anything deep on there? What did he say?
Anything deep?
What deep did he say on this CD? And when I say deep, how much time is they left?
4 minutes.
I'm glad you came back in.
He
We'll go
came
down
on
to
the right
zero.
time.
You a good guy. What did he say that was deep on there? Because for people, it's like
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it deep. Let me recant that. I wouldn't necessarily call it deep, but it has substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that people need to hear, in my opinion.
He went. Only thing he really went deep. Well, he didn't really go deep. Like as far as like touching on stuff is maybe where he talked about his mama being a lesbian and maybe the story of OJ.
I mean, that song's smile.
That's ain't really deep. That's
it's
kinda
just
like
personal. He got more. I'll say he got
He
more
definitely
personal
got
on this
more
album.
personal.
Yeah,
on his
it's
album.
probably his most personal album.
Man, listen, I like the CD. I give it a strong 7. A 7 to 8.
I gave it
but
an 8.
I always compare Jay-Z to Jay-Z.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I don't compare him. So a 7 for Jay-Z is like a 9 for other motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's like,
But it's like you 48 fucking years old.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck that you said because you cheated on Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about your mother being a lesbian. You should have told her this shit when you was 25. Yeah, nigga.
Or the Black Album.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's his therapy. Music always
Speaking
therapy
of
and
that,
shit.
I always said the Black Album is the perfect ending to a record. The way the Black Album ended, the Fade to Black.
Oh, definitely.
That was.
And
like,
then he came
You
with
think
that
he should
Kingdom
stop
Come
right there?
bullshit.
I think he
I
should
was
like,
pretty
hold on.
upset.
He
Listen.
had more music after
Listen.
that, but I just think that Black Album, the way it ended, that Lucifer that had went out, my first song,
Yeah.
like my first song should be Jay-Z's last song, period,
Man.
on any album.
That she said that about the Kingdom Come, right?
Who did?
Now, it has some
She
songs
said, "Hold
on
on,
there.
Kingdom Come is an album that you got to go back to appreciate."
It has some
Yeah.
songs on there, like the Beach Chairs. And,
I didn't like that.
You didn't like
30
Beach
something.
Chairs?
30 something
There's
trouble.
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 About a guy that
And
dig a hole.
Yes,
I like that
was
shit.
a
I
nice
like
one.
that
Ride
shit.
with me.
What's
Wait,
that?
the lyric-
That's underrated.
That's underrated.
underrated.
That Ride With Me with John Legend's dope.
Do you
Yeah.
wanna ride? Don't get me started, cause I used to get busy. I am legitly Donnie Hathaway in the shower, but
Not legitly.
we done got off into these famous motherfuckers. We got to dial back to the less famous but equally talented.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah.
Tia Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Enough of all that. Look, she brought her song, man. I want to make sure we play this because I don't know, like, who's people might be trying to leave and shit. They like, we can't hear her song. 1 minute. Press the record and then press it again. Tell me if it stopped. Did it stop? Start it again. We are not professional. We are not professional yet. This isn't going exactly how I wanted to go, but it's going. And I'm thankful for you. I owe you something. You got a party in you. You like rice and roni? You some bullshit on Price is Right.
Boy, now let's make a deal.
You lose a fucking car and get some fucking rice. Consolation prize.
Now let's make a deal. Had the worst consolation prize.
Hell yeah, I ain't watched that. What's Let's Make a Deal with the
Yeah,
whammy?
I'm not hip.
Nah,
I thought that was
pressure
real or
luck.
no
Pressure
deal.
luck.
you could take this $600 or take what's behind door number 2,
Yeah.
and it'd be like some bullshit like you say like rice and roni, and it'd be like
I'm gonna take what's in my face.
Look at you on no ambition.
no
Hey,
man,
No
I'm
ambition.
not gonna take
No.
behind the door if I don't know.
no type.
I
of
am, because I think like this is how I rationalize it. I came here, I was broke.
Right?
Yeah,
I
Say
ain't
that.
had shit.
Anything is more than what I came with.
It said that box of rice and roni on the road. Stupid ass honkies. They do out the window. Bastards, they tricked me. Hey, I'm about to play this song though. You want to introduce your song?
Yes.
And I already done heard the song. I mean, I heard we discussed it, but I'm gonna give you a chance to critique it, Corey. See what you think of it. We're gonna go right here. I'm about to just introduce your shit like I ain't say I was gonna let you. Did you say your son wrote this?
Night over there, ain't you?
I wrote it. It's produced. I bought the beat off of a producer online. Shout out to my homeboy Duke, Eric Page. He definitely looked out for me on the engineering side of things. But yeah, it's called Yeah Right, and it's the first single off my album that I'm working on right now.
And what's the title of the album that you're working on?
The album is called Queen.
Queen. Okay. And before we get into that title, which we will, because I always like talking about that word, what inspires you in this song right here that we about to play?
Just being brutally honest, my last relationship was kind of bad for me, and I stuck around a lot longer than I should have. And you know, finally, when I finally realized I was over it, I was able to write this song. So,
okay, we about to get into it. Yeah, that's my DJ voice, by the way. That's my DJ voice. Hold on, I couldn't even keep it on everything. Here we go. Let's listen.
Easy. So now you love me, yeah right. So now you're sorry, yeah right. So now you want forever, yeah right. Boy, don't hold your breath or even try to waste your breath. So now you love me, yeah right. So now you're sorry, yeah right. So now you want forever, yeah right. Boy, don't hold your breath or even try to waste your breath at night. I gave you everything with no questions. You shitted on me like a toilet this way. I'm disrespected. I gotta laugh 'cause people told me it would happen. Before it did, I'm kicking myself in the ass for letting you play so me. So now you love me, yeah right. So now you're sorry, yeah right. So now you want forever, yeah right. Boy, don't hold your breath or even try to waste your breath. So now you love me, yeah right. So now you're sorry, yeah right. So now you want forever, yeah right. Boy, don't hold your breath or even try to waste your breath at night. When you had me, you ain't wanna spend time with me. I couldn't take no more. All your lies and broken promises. Just be laid up with some chicks when you say you out hustling. Try to spoil me with some bags, thinking I ain't supposed to trip. Love had me blind as shit, crying, trying, begging, pleading. I stepped up off my throne. It was for nothing. Now I'm all alone. Don't call me, try to explain. I ain't going. Ain't no truth in what you're saying. I ain't going.
Hit her with the class as we come back.
There it was, you're right, from Tia Williams. I told Corey, I had heard the song yesterday. I'm a little bit better than y'all. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm better than y'all. I heard this shit yesterday. So y'all today is my yesterday. I've slept since then. I'm fantastic. But I gave her the critique that I had to change. I just told her while we was listening, the mics was muted, that I changed my critique. But I'm going to go ahead and grab Corey's. And what do you think of that song?
I think it's the best R&B diss song since Lemonade.
Yeah.
But it's a...
Y'all should have heard the first time he said that shit. We cracked up.
Yeah.
It wasn't as funny the second time around.
It wasn't. But it's a dope song. Like, I really like the vocals, and I like that the R&B person is actually singing.
Yeah. Instead of auto-tuning.
Or rapping. It's like all our R&B
She got some songs where she rap. Can you tell?
I do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can't tell the lyrics, but I like my R&B music. I won't
sing
singing. Yeah, but like
I need a nigga that's trying to get some pussy.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear you trying to fight.
Yeah, I don't either. But yeah, that song's pretty dope.
Blame you, R. Kelly, which we'll talk about you in a second.
Or
Go ahead,
found it.
Go ahead. But when you wrote that song and once you laid and everything, did you send it to your ex?
Actually, no, he has not heard it yet.
You haven't?
No.
I'm better than your ex. We better than her ex.
Yeah.
Everybody's better than her ex. The listeners are better than her ex. That nigga lost. But like, when you say you wrote it for him, do you think he give a fuck?
Yeah, because I mean,
No, he don't.
obviously,
He don't.
obviously, I wrote it because now he's apologetic. Now he wants things to work out. Now he's changed.
So that's I thought
You're
it was
right,
before
Danny.
the apology.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. So you know what I mean? It's like whatever.
Damn.
Damn, Gina.
Damn. But you said the title of your song was Queen
The title of the album. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing on the cover, sitting on the throne?
Actually, yes, and that's my son's idea. So kudos to Michael J over there.
What does Queen mean to you?
That's why I was about to ask.
For me, a queen is someone who holds their head high. I mean, not necessarily their nose, but their head in anything that they go through. You know, no matter what, they carry themselves in a certain regard. Everybody has a past. Everyone makes mistakes.
You talking like hoes? Don't say that.
No,
I'm starting real like, oh man, 6 of them at a time. You gotta be
No,
careful.
I mean, but seriously though,
Gotcha.
you have to, you know, that's the reality of it. Everybody
Yeah.
has a past, but people do change. But at the same time, if you can come out of any situation with your boots laced and you still ready to go, you standing 10 toes, 2 feet, 2 legs, torso, you know what I'm saying? You're good. That's a queen to me. And somebody who, you know, believes in morals. You know, it's too many people out here that have no self-respect, which is where the problem lies in being disrespected by other people because they don't respect themselves. And for me, I just, you know, I really actually had to readjust my crown. I never lost it, but I had to readjust my crown from that relationship because I wasn't being a queen because of the things that I was allowing to be done to me. You know what I'm saying?
What was being done to you? Like, you don't have to go in detail.
I mean, it just wasn't healthy. You know, it wasn't healthy for me. It wasn't healthy for the relationship. It wasn't healthy for my son to be around those things. You know what I mean? So I definitely had to take a step outside of me being in the situation and look at it from outside looking in. Like, hey, you rocking wrong, shorty.
Talking to that.
You know what I mean? You're rocking wrong, shorty. So, yeah, you know.
As I adjust the microphone, she knows it.
You know, because I couldn't really do nothing with it. But that's what a queen is to me. I mean, I look at different women in different lights.
Like some bitches sluts and some people fools.
I mean, it is what
Now,
it is.
speaking of that, I do got a question. Not to interrupt you, like you were saying.
As he interrupts.
Yeah, as I interrupt. Like, not to be disrespectful. This a disrespectful shit coming out. But you said everybody has a past. Now, as far like, do you feel like people should acknowledge their past and then move forward?
Most definitely.
Or like a lot of people or more women act like they past
Didn't exist.
It didn't just
Wait a minute though, like acknowledge it to who?
No, I mean, like, some people act like when you hear, like, let's say me and you was dope boys, and then we start talking about all the niggas, like, them niggas is out there selling dope. They ain't know, they just destroyed the community when we was just dope boys.
Right.
Like, that's
So you saying hoes shouldn't be able to criticize hoes?
Yeah, they shouldn't.
You agree?
They do it all the time, too.
I do agree with that. Because at the end of the day,
It don't make you no bad person.
It don't
like,
make you a better person either.
don't make
Just
you a better
because
person.
you
It's just-
Wait a
change.
minute, but what if you pointed out, like some people can't accept like this structure. Like you can point something out to people and they like, oh, you judging me.
Well, let me give you an example. Like, I was sitting around 2 young ladies. Well, I wasn't sitting, but I happened to hear a conversation.
You was being nosy as shit.
Well, they was sitting next to me. They was loud as shit. So they was they was running down this girl's past about how she been with so many men. I'm like, damn, you was the same way. What makes you? Know what I'm saying? I'm like, and the other person not here to defend themselves. So
Right.
you shouldn't just run. I said, what about you? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you must. No, I'm just saying, like, it's only right. Like if you're gonna say something about somebody, say it to where they can defend themselves.
Definitely.
But don't run down her and you was the exact same way. That's why I was asking about, should you acknowledge your past?
I used to suck a whole lot of dick, so I know what you're going through. You should stop. Is that how you do it?
No, not like that. But don't say like it's more like talk down on somebody,
like where it's not you're not trying to like help.
Yeah, well, you're not trying to like, girl, you
where it's just
spiteful. Just sucking dicks and shit. I would never do that.
Yeah.
But you was just doing that. That was you.
Yeah.
Remember, like
a lot of people do that in like all walks of life too.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like I want to get back to the queen thing. I was gonna go I was gonna get extra philosophical with it because I was just gonna say, do you think you can be a queen without a king?
Definitely.
Like historically, like in kingdoms, have you ever seen a queen without a king?
Yeah.
Where? I'm talking about where it's never been a king. Like not when the king died and she was just left over.
Oh well, I mean, I guess not. But if you,
this is the thing. Like I always try to tell women, like a woman can't make a man a king. Only a man can make a woman a queen. Did you know that?
But see, that's where we would have a little debate.
I'm talking about historical in every kingdom on earth.
Right, but I'm talking about in general. Like, not historically or in general.
Like, we talking like in the context of kingdoms, though. That's why I'm just talking in the context of kingdoms.
Okay, I see.
But if you want to talk like the strong black woman queens and stuff like that,
not only that, I feel like a woman in general, there's, I don't think that a man should ever consider himself superior to a woman. You can't be, because without me, you wouldn't exist. You see what I'm saying? Without a woman, there would be no man. Unless
God created Adam and then take.
No, what I'm saying is, as far as procreation, if it was not for me, you wouldn't have a child. You wouldn't have a legacy. Nothing would happen without a woman.
But you say the same thing about a man.
You can say the same, yeah.
Not really.
You can't have a child with a man.
I can too, because guess what? I can go to the sperm bank if I want to.
He can go get an egg. Hold on, it comes from a man.
But you still need a surrogate.
It's the same thing. That's a surrogate. Yeah. It's just not. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. No matter how you spin it.
Like
you can't ever say
sperm.
Wow.
You can't ever say.
Hold on. I thought she done read some shit that I had never seen. And shit.
No.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Break it down.
What you gonna do?
I've been wrong my whole life.
I'm damn near confused and shit.
You can't.
I'm good.
You cannot sit up here and say that. Because where you going with it, in my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that men are superior to women, right?
I think that you were created for a man. A man wasn't created for you. Yeah. Now, I mean, I can sum it up just like that, and you can go with it. At the same time, I'm going to say superior, because I don't think that the Most High made a man superior to a woman, but I believe he placed a man to lead a woman.
To be head.
Never is a woman supposed to lead the man.
Okay.
Anytime a woman's leading the man, it's like the polars done fucking flipped, and it's like it's not natural. But it's been those situations. But I don't think like a man is superior. I don't think anyone's superior to anyone based on gender unless it's like sports shit. Yeah. Just physical type shit, because we just physically stronger. But just in the eyes of the Most High, I don't think men are superior to women. I just think we put in a position to rule.
It's kind of like the charter says: God, man, wife, kids.
So you say there's no that a woman can't be a queen without a king, right?
Not in the kingdom.
Not in the kingdom.
But in like if you like doing this make believe shit, this coldest winter ever, Sister Soldier, the only book I ever read type shit. Yeah, no. Hell yeah. If you want to be on a Facebook stat, yeah. Social media, yeah. But reality. Like social media, like a woman's escape. Not every woman, but women who trying to escape their reality.
Definitely.
Social media, and not just women. I'm gonna digress. People in general. People
no
escape through social media and stuff, and they create themselves or whatever. But I think like one of the biggest disconnects between men and women was when women lost their ability to follow and men lost their ability to lead. It's a lot of women who are attracted to beta men, like men who don't have spawns because they like to control. And it's a sad situation to see a man being controlled by a woman. Boy. That's just the worst thing I've seen since concentration camps.
But isn't it true that a lot of times women bring the best out in men?
That's what they should do. They shouldn't want to hinder them.
So if
I mean that's like the logical thing to do.
You should the best of your partner.
It shouldn't be like an anomaly.
So, but you just said that it's the saddest thing ever to see a woman controlling a man. What if it's not necessarily control?
Hell yeah.
What if it's not necessarily
Hell yeah.
control?
Yeah.
What if it's
Give me an
what
instance.
if it's like coaching? And,
Give me an
you know what I'm
instance.
saying?
Yeah.
Make sure you back by 9. Was that a coaching
Well, I mean,
move?
that's not.
What's your definition
Yeah,
of
I
coaching?
mean, like
Definitely
basically
coaching.
trying to get you off of what you may be doing that's negative and put you
That
on
ain't
a
coaching,
positive
that's
thing.
helping.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
coaching,
then.
coaching is like be here at 9. We doing Death Valleys.
Yeah.
Helping.
You can't go hang with Ray in there. You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
stay
control.
over here.
That's control right
That's
there, where you try to
yeah.
dictate their happiness.
Yeah.
If your happiness is dictated by a woman, to where you feel like you can't go outside and shit without her thinking you going to go accidentally go get some pleasure, you need to get away from that woman.
I quit talking to a chick because she's like, you can't go skating. Well, we can't go together.
I mean, that's definitely not the aim
Yeah,
from what I'm saying.
I think, and then like either or when a woman try to control a man, it's like fruitless. It's weird.
I thought.
So what
kinda
about a
been
man
through some shit.
trying to control a woman? It's
A man
the same
should be able to
thing.
control his woman.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's,
Oh, no.
with the least amount of effort, a man should be able to control his woman.
Control? Like you just sat here and told me that the
but
saddest
it's a-
thing
but
ever.
You take it as
Hold on. I told you what.
You said the saddest thing ever was watching a woman control a man, but it's okay and it should be effortless for a man to control a woman. That makes no sense. So
No,
you
it
said
makes
telling me
perfect
that your
sense.
mama should have been controlled by your daddy?
And we'd have been better off.
Oh no.
We'd have been fucking better off. We'd have been better off. When I'm saying control, I'm not talking about abusing.
Yeah.
My form of control as a man is I'm
Lead.
thinking lead.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about, bitch, you don't get in front of that TV, I kill you.
Yeah.
And she's scared to come in front of the TV
Get
and
your
chill
ass in
and
that
shit.
kitchen,
I'm
like,
not talking
at this
disrespect.
time, yeah.
In between, the relationship between a man and woman should never involve disrespect on any end.
Definitely.
Like a man shouldn't be able to consistently just disrespect her, put his hands on her, nothing. A man should be man enough to where he can lead by just his example and just his presence. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If a woman who got a man who lead her, and I ain't just talking about on some simple shit like put the list up and you know Wednesday your dish day, don't you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about mentally, where
Yeah.
you have to be able to cultivate your woman. Like for a woman to fully respect a man, she has to be able to learn from him.
Definitely.
She has to
Vice
be able-
versa, too.
What? Ain't no man out here learning from no woman.
Yeah.
Why not?
What they gonna learn?
What do a man learn from a woman?
Nurturing,
A man-
affection.
those are not men's
That's not
traits.
men's traits.
Y'all
Yeah.
supposed to
Those-
have nurturing.
No, we not.
No, we not.
You have
It's
to.
not natural. You
You
listen.
listen.
It's
Oh,
listen.
here we go.
It's a
Here we go.
structure. Men protect, women nurture.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. It's not
So,
a natural feeling. To
Okay, so then
if
when
I
you
see
have a
man out
daughter,
here-
you have a daughter, right?
this is a father-daughter relationship. This
Yeah.
is not a man-woman relationship.
Right,
I have a
but
daughter
It's,
too,
if
so
it's
it's
different.
definitely
It's different. The way I interact with my daughter is totally different than the way I act with women.
It's
Yeah.
it's supposed to be, but at the same time, you still have to be an affectionate man to your daughter, right?
This is a natural affection. It's not. It's
So-
not. It's not.
So
it's
you
not
didn't
the.
learn being affectionate from your mom or from.
No, this shit was like this. It's
Alright,
like
look at it
innate.
like this. Here's a good
Hold on,
analogy.
this is innate. If I'd have had my mother's affection, I would treat my son like I treat my daughter. Do you understand that? Like my mother, she treat the kids the same across the board, regardless of gender.
Okay.
Me myself, I know that I have to be tougher in my nurturing with my son. Like
Right.
when he fucks up, I have to. It's tough love. You know what I'm saying? It's a different love. I'm telling you, it's a totally
Well,
different
speaking
love.
from a woman that is raising a boy by herself, that's going to be a man. I have to do both as well. You understand what I'm saying?
Like, what do you mean do
What do
both?
you-
Like I have to be tough with him, and I also
My
have to
mother
be
whooped
nurturing.
me more than my daddy did. My
It,
mother
it
was
ain't
tough
just
with me.
about whooping him. You
No,
know
I'm
what
just saying
saying?
when you bring toughness in, my mother was more disciplinary than my father was. So it's like,
So-
I don't understand like the point.
So
you
how
make.
so how are you saying that it's a man's job to only be a protector? If your mom was tougher than your father was,
Protect and provide.
Did
for
you
the
just
house.
say he protected, he provided? But
Yeah.
did you hear when I just said we'd have been better off if he would have took the lead type shit in certain situations? That's what I mean. But with that said, I think it's like, well, I'm not thinking. It's more natural for you to be more nurturing than it is me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like when I see men out here with these high level feminine qualities and shit and canoodling and shit. Like a man shouldn't kiss his son in the mouth.
right? I agree.
And I don't
Never.
understand that. Like I don't. And that usually dudes who do that was raised by women. Do you think it's hard? Like, do you feel like sometimes some of the things you do can lead your son to be soft?
Definitely.
You do. Do that scare you?
It used to, but now that he's older and he's kind of come into a personality of his own, it doesn't anymore, because I see that, you know, the things that I thought would make him soft are going to make him a better man.
Like what, he can cook?
No. But if you a man, you better know how to cook.
Why?
Why not?
No.
Hold
on, because that's not a good.
What if you ain't got no woman?
Hold on,
how you gonna eat?
I just came from fucking Taco Bell.
See, that's your problem.
Listen,
why you can't come in the kitchen and fix your own meal?
I can, but I chose not to. But the thing right here is though, you said
he should know how to cook, like he's supposed to.
I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
In my opinion,
I forgot. I don't care about women thing. Well, look,
we don't care today while I'm on this podcast.
Well, I guess she told me. Yeah. You can have it.
No comeback for that.
Hey, look, the more mature I get, I know how to pick my battles. Even if I win that one, what have I won? What have I won?
Yeah,
really?
Say that.
This is what I noticed though, and like usually you don't see this defined in boys who raised by women, but when you was like, yeah, we gonna hang out, pshoo. He said, no, we not going to do nothing. You going to sit back there and talk to them strange niggas. Yeah. I'm about to go outside and play basketball.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like that, man. I always wonder, man, because sometimes women put too much of them. Like, it be little boys around 12 years old with their mama's spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
and shit.
Like they can't, like they real sassy. You know
now,
what
I will say, you know, my brother has played a major role in his life as far as, you know, that tough side. Yeah. But, you know, 10 years single parent, I mean, it's
when you say single parent, when people say single parent, man, like I'm not saying you, but they give off the image that it's just blood, sweat, and tears. They barely made the work and shit. Didn't nobody help out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's been those times for me. It has been. I mean, don't get it twisted. I have a support system. Like I said, my brother, my aunt, my mom, they support me. But, you know, they have lives too. They have families. So if I have to make sacrifices in order for my son to be okay, that's what I have to do. So, yeah, a lot of times it is blood, sweat, and tears. This last year has been hell for me because of all of the changes that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But I'm persevering. I'm pushing through.
Do you like the things that you mentioned, like the things you've been through? Do you incorporate that in your music for the album Queen? Is that something that you put on there?
Definitely. That's what.
Is that usually the part where you rap on?
Drop a high 16.
No, I mean, there's a few songs that I'm gonna rap on, but they're along the side of
Lauryn Hill vibe, rapping that thing.
I got a fucking Amber Alert. Can't keep their kids in line.
Yeah, that's what's going on. But
I'm so glad.
Minneapolis too. Dang.
Where? You like Minneapolis and Indianapolis?
He said any. He did say any. But yeah, I mean, no, it's definitely hard though. You can't. I can't take that away from a single man that's raising a child or a single woman that's raising a child, because you, even as a parent, even if you with the other parent, like, you got to learn that everything that you do you have to make sure that it's a good choice for your child. Like, pretty much everything.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But
how old are they? Oh, she took the baby.
She took it. Yeah,
it's Amber Alert going on. We can't let our people listen and not know what's going on in the world, Corey. This is live.
Amber Alert. I gotta read the story. I don't want to give out. You know, so I want.
If you have any hard time pronouncing something, just tap to you.
Boy, what's her name? Yeah.
Let me check it out.
Yeah, check that out.
Where we at?
She's 22 years old.
Okay, detectives with the Metropolitan Police Department say they've received information that 22-year-old Mikhail Unique Pullins has made threats
like she's still, baby.
and other statements to harm the children. Mikhail is approximately 5 feet 8 inches, and 143 pounds. She is also reportedly known by the nickname Mimi. So if y'all know Mikhail,
and they put her mugshot.
Please let the police know, because she done took 3 of her children.
I'll guarantee you that bitch on Facebook stat about it.
Yeah,
I'll guarantee she drove down Meridian on Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
Like, they ain't gonna catch me.
They don't know where I'm at.
Speaking of child endangerment, what the fuck? are they doing to R. Kelly? Will they just let this nigga fuck kids in peace? He just fuck kids in peace?
Actually,
Well,
she
listen,
is
18
20.
to 21.
She is 20 this time.
21.
Oh,
Hold
21.
on, hold on. This is the funniest shit. They said he got.
She released a video.
They said it's a den, didn't they? What they call that shit? Like the lady, the
Sex
31-year-old lady's mother of the den. They said R. Kelly got 3 bitches.
Yeah.
2 of them,
2 in
20.
Chicago and 1 in Georgia. They all got their own apartment. 2 stay together, and 1 of them or some shit.
I glanced at the story.
I guess it's safe to say that he believes in polygamy.
R. Kelly believe in everything.
Yeah,
R. Kelly might be a pansexual. He might be a pansexual.
Yeah,
I mean, everything goes.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I don't want to slander him all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they said R. Kelly. Did the girl escape?
No, she never. The parents called in and said he's running a sex cult.
So the girls never said it.
Oh,
She
wow.
released a video. They said, "Dad, stop embarrassing me. I am cool with where I'm living at. Like my bills is paid. You know, blah blah blah. Let me be great."
I want to fuck. I want to hit a girl so tough that her parents think she in a cult.
Yeah, I would too.
I want that kind of power shot.
but I was,
What kind of power? R.
like
Kelly
that.
50 years old, which I didn't know. I still thought
Yeah.
I still thought it was in public announcement. I thought he was like still 19, 20.
Nah,
I had no idea
he-
he's 50. Like
50.
Public announcement?
You don't
You know
remember
what
public
that is?
announcement?
I thought he was in.
R. Kelly public announcement.
They
No.
remember that?
I
not
know
that
who
song. Shit.
I know who public
They know
announcement
that.
is, but I thought he was in with Aaron Hall and.
No, that's God.
That's guy.
He wasn't with them.
Miss T Tunes.
Yeah,
I'm just
and
saying.
You know more music.
Miss
than-
T-Tunes.
I do,
T-Tunes.
but I could have sworn he was
God,
with God.
Aaron Hall,
Spotify.
Aaron Hall, Damian Hall, and Teddy Riley.
Yeah.
Teddy Riley, that's who it was, not R. Kelly.
Yeah, R. Kelly
No,
public
we,
announcement.
oh my goodness. Hold on, let's have a moment of silence for our music history.
Hey, don't do me. Don't do
We
me.
can't call you T.
Because yes, you can. I'm trying to let you know what I know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But R. Kelly, man, they need to quit. They need to quit fucking with him.
Yeah.
And I didn't know he had got exonerated from those child pornography
Yeah,
cases.
they-
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, complete. Like,
You ever seen the video?
Said not guilty.
I saw the video.
Well,
You know what his defense was? He said, my bone structure on my back sticks out like some shit weird, and that's not me.
I'm going to say this.
That was him.
That was him.
That was him.
That was him, blatantly. But what I don't like about the whole sex tape is the fact that I was young when I saw that tape.
He gave
I
her
was a
another shot.
teenager.
You didn't like that
And
part?
no, I'm gonna say when
That's-
when
yeah,
the
you
girl's
can-
reaction to the golden shower said her age, period. The fact that her titties was still combs. I mean, you know when you first start.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I know some grown ass with
Wait a minute. I
combs
need
in.
to know about the reaction. What
Yeah,
was
what
it?
Her reaction was like, I'm scared. I don't know if I should punch him. I don't know if I should like it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That was her reaction.
Hypothetically, how
But-
would you react?
Yeah, if you didn't know he was about to give you a
No,
golden shot.
because she knew. But like,
But see, that's the point. You weren't doing that.
yeah,
And then that's somebody who you could tell was a young little girl.
you could tell she was young as
just
shit.
wanted
Yeah,
to
she was
She
be
looked
young
down.
young as shit.
You know
She
what I'm
looked
saying?
young as shit.
When she was dancing, that's the young.
I just came from R. Kelly house. What y'all do? We watch movies.
Yeah. Went on Netflix and chill, baby.
Yeah, nah.
She almost
That
spilled
was
everything,
terrible.
boy.
I definitely did see
And
that.
then
That
their
was
parents
terrible.
drug it out of her.
What's that smell? You smell like weed and pee. What was they calling weed back then? Was it because it wasn't
weed.
gas? It was just weed.
Yeah, weed.
They calling it Kush though. They still
Nah,
say-
it was
Nah, not
popcorn.
then.
That was just regular weed
They
then.
was
Not
saying
then.
Kush.
I think
Nah,
they
that
were
was
saying
Kush.
hydro, maybe.
Dro.
Dro.
Chronic. It might
Yeah.
have been chronic.
Chronic was
That's
90s.
definitely
Chronic
what
was
it was
90s. They wasn't saying Chronic no more.
So it was just like regular weed,
Yeah.
then chronic, then popcorn. Now it's Kush and
It was
gas.
Dro back then, too, in
Dro.
the early 2000s. People said Dro a lot.
I know Kush didn't just come out, man. I know they saying Kush.
It just came here,
2000.
like
Yeah.
in Indiana, so far behind
Pretty much.
on everything.
Well, okay, do you believe in polygamy?
Nah.
Do you?
No. I think that I don't believe in polygamy, but I think that love is cursed by monogamy, like Kanye said, because
How the fuck you take advice from that damn wit?
Because-
His life is in
all of
shambles.
his-
early,
Yeah.
listen,
His life is in
his
shambles.
early
He's
music,
definitely in a
his
something
early
place.
music, you
Yeah.
cannot discredit that. Point blank, period. His early albums, the first like College Dropout.
Them
To my
motherfuckers,
Twisted.
Late
was
registration.
insanely dope.
Come
Yeah.
on, man,
That was
but
All
insanely
the way to
dope.
my twisted dark fantasy.
yeah, and those
After
lyrics.
that, he became
And what
Kanye
does
Kardashian.
that quote mean to you though? Love is cursed by monogamy.
Because like you have to.
Because people want more.
Mm-hmm.
Can you love two men? Can you love more than one man at a time?
I don't know because I haven't ever. But
You ain't?
You like?
I haven't ever loved two men at the same time. No. But
women can't love two
But
men.
I will say this: I've been
No,
in a relationship with someone, and I've had love.
Lifetime.
I've had love for someone else, like type shit. Yeah.
So was you interacting with both of them?
No, but just due to the fact
Tell the
that
truth, show the devil.
I'm really, I'm really gun ho on loyalty and, you know, basically being honorable when you're in a relationship.
Do you think a man having sex outside you is being disloyal?
Definitely.
What if he's loyal to himself though?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If he had to choose between making you and himself happy, you think he should choose you?
Then he should just choose to not deal with me.
Why? What if he love you?
Yeah.
That's not love.
He could love you.
Hold on.
If you know that something is going to hurt me and you do it, you don't love me.
What if he sneaks?
That's the whole point. You know that it's going to hurt me if I knew of this.
But that's
so why would you even do it? How about this? If it's something that I did that I were to do to you,
let's go back.
It would
fundamentally
disturb you.
Fundamentally, what is love?
You shouldn't do it to me.
What's love?
Fundamentally.
Mm-hmm. What's love?
Really?
You a new word to you?
I'm just saying, because you said fundamentally, what is love?
What's love?
God.
Okay, we ain't gonna be biblical.
Yeah, we are.
Between man and woman, what's love? Because nobody can love like the Most High.
Love is respecting one another. Love is being honest to one another. Love is, not basically. So
love ain't emotion or feeling.
Yeah,
it's not emotion. Have you ever loved somebody who hurt you? Mm-hmm. So we know that it's not those things that you mentioned. Being honest to one another.
Why not?
Have you ever lied to somebody you love?
Why would it not?
Have you ever lied to somebody you love?
Yeah, of course.
Why would you lie? Well, you didn't love him.
Hold on.
I lied. Hold on.
This is why I lied, though.
Real quick, let me say this. I don't want your excuses. I want your man-like excuses.
Man-like. Man-like. You hear that?
Listen. You just said that you can't do those things and love somebody, but you said you lied to somebody you love.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't love him?
Yeah, I did.
You lied to him.
But you have to understand the basis of the lie, though.
It's a lie.
No, it's not. Because if I lied to him because I don't want him to know that he hurt me, then that's what that was.
It's like saying.
So I'm just saying, I ain't trying to say that. I ain't trying to say that.
No, I don't want him to know that he hurt me.
I ain't saying that phone the sword lie that I'm honorable. I'm talking about you ain't just said some bullshit to a nigga that you love. Come on,
somebody that I'm just not rocking with like that, I really don't give a fuck about you. Yeah.
So you ain't never lied to someone. So okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You never lie in a relationship with somebody you love.
Not with nobody in a relationship.
I love the way you lie. Yeah. Moving on.
I guess that's cool.
I just believe that love is.
Everybody has lied, but
I believe.
Everybody has lied.
But you haven't never lied to nobody you love.
Not in my relationship.
You ever lied to anybody else you love?
Mm-hmm. My mama.
You don't love
my daddy.
her. You don't.
My brother.
You don't love him. I think love is an emotion. I think love is just an emotion where it makes you react in certain ways. Some people
can handle it.
Hold on. Some people won't cheat because of love, and some people cheat better because of love. And it's something if you don't understand that, then I can't make you understand it. Yes. But it's like
some people don't cheat because of love, and some people cheat better because of love.
Yes. Yeah, like they're not blatant. They don't be out here. They won't have your name out in the streets and shit. They won't have you getting laughed at. Like that kind of shit like that. That's
love is not supposed to hurt you though. It's just not.
That's why you cheat better.
I mean, that sounds cool and shit. Like when you about to write a song, love ain't supposed to hurt. Then you just start
sounds
going.
Like what it is.
Listen, facts are facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of facts. I'm a fan of truth. Yeah. And I don't do conjecture. I don't do fantasies or fairy tales. The fact of the matter, this is just how some people conduct themselves in relationships. And the only reason why men lie to women is to not hurt them.
That's the only reason.
The only reason.
The sole reason is to not hurt them.
Yeah.
It ain't no reason a lot of women, except to spare their feelings.
Yeah.
And this ain't how every man operator think. I'm just letting you know and shit that this is like how a high percent think. A high percent. But it is what it is.
I still think that
I feel
that the lies hurt more than the truth.
The lies hurt if you around here looking under the couch. looking in
The
closets and
lies
shit,
hurt more
looking
than
up
the truth
on.
because you're not giving me the opportunity or the option to make a
You ever stayed with
choice.
somebody who cheated on you?
You're not giving me the
Have you
opportunity
ever stayed
to
with
make
somebody
a
who cheated on you?
choice. No, I have not actually.
You never.
Listen,
Uses.
I found out that my ex cheated on me,
And it was over.
and I left, and I never went back.
That's cool. You
Now,
strong.
throughout the relationship, the
Yes.
relationship wasn't healthy, so that's why it
Okay.
just wasn't good.
So
But
that's
when
kinda
I found out
withdrawal.
that he was with another woman,
And I've
that's
been
when I
dealing with
left.
this.
Yeah,
And I've been putting up with this. and you
Exactly.
been- And you've been going to get happiness outside of me?
but exactly though. But what I'm saying is, you ain't giving nobody when you lie instead
I
of
agree
being
with
honest.
that.
You're
I
not
agree
giving
with
me a choice to say I'm gonna fuck with you and
I agree with
accept
that.
it, or no, I don't want to deal with that.
I agree with that.
And I don't think that's right.
Do you think a man can love two women at the same time?
I seen it.
A man can love two women equally at the same
Equally.
time.
I seen that done.
Women can't do that.
I'm bearing witness to it recently.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah, but it's weird because at some point you got to draw a line of what kind of love you got for certain
Well, it
people.
wasn't. See, this is when people romanticize love. Love is simply an emotion. I'm gonna tell you, and this especially should apply to men. There's no such thing as I'm in love. Not for a man. A man should never feel like that.
Really?
Hell no. It's too consuming. It's blinding. You can't operate. You can't function like a normal man. That's how women get killed. Women only get killed by men who are in love. Not men who love them, but when men
That
in
makes
love,
sense, though. That really does make
men
sense.
in love beat women up.
Yeah.
That's what men in love because they can't control themselves. They emotions control them and stuff, and it's blinding for everybody. Like your woman is supposed to always love you more.
But see, I'm taught that the way I was raised by my mom and dad, especially my dad, love just don't do certain things. It's impossible.
Perfect love, don't.
Perfect love.
And
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing
say.
perfect though.
We're not,
but God's love.
Exactly. That's why I tell people all the time. I don't believe in unconditional love. Like it's always something that somebody can do to make me be like, "Fuck you." And so I wish I had that love of the Most High, but I don't. Like
Now, do you have unconditional love for your children?
but I'm sure they can fuck it up. Like however extreme it has to be, I know that it can happen. Like if my son, he's 16, my daughter's 60, he chop her head off. I hate that nigga.
Right.
No matter how extreme it is, I don't think love is perfect unless it's the Most High. That's just how I believe and stuff. I believe that we flawed as humans, and that's just how it is. And it's extreme situations. Sometimes we confuse love with hate, and I say that to where we get back talking about the Most High, to where He can discipline us, and we be thinking, "Oh, He didn't take all that. You ain't had to chop my leg off, Lord. You could have just
So you
stole."
believe when something bad happens to you, it's of God? Because I thought that God was only good things.
Why you thought that? It never says that in the Bible.
Never.
But why would you think that He would do anything to harm you or hurt you?
He flooded.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people don't understand, because a lot of people haven't really read the Bible. A lot of people got the Bible second knowledge; they've never read it. The Most High is the Most High for a reason. Like people try to portray Satan like he's equal, like he's the ultimate bad versus ultimate good, but Satan has to report to the Most High before he does anything, and the Most High be like, okay or no. It's just like that. Like the Most High is the most. When you're all powerful, you can do anything, and you don't have to answer anyone. You don't have to explain anything at all. And sometimes we get a human mind state to where he owes me an explanation. I had to learn this. Like when my brother passed, I'm like, shit, what the fuck was that about? You know what I'm saying? And even but I knew that I'd have a leg to stand on. You gotta understand, it's billions of people on this earth, and people pass away every day.
Yeah, you
And this is my selfishness. And I don't have an understanding of the Most High's ways of what He's doing. You know what I'm saying? But the arrogance of human beings, you always try to overstand. And once you can't, you just dismiss it. We dismiss it all together. Well, this can't be right. He let this happen, or he getting babies cancer, da-da-da. And most of the time, things we blame Him for are things we're doing. Like when we let them inject our babies with vaccinations, we don't even know what they putting in them. The foods we eat. We bring a lot of stuff on ourselves. I guarantee you down there 100% of diseases are man-made.
Oh yeah.
So, like, we blame the Most High for a lot of things before we hold ourselves accountable to these things. And we also try to put ourselves on par with Him to where we're not Him. You know what I'm saying? And he said, your ways aren't mine. You know what I'm saying? Just because you would do something that way. Like, I always say as a joke that, like, I'll be praying or something. I need a Powerball ticket. And I'll be like, man, God, if you was praying, I'll look out for you. You know? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I look out if it was you needing a favor or some shit, nigga. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But his ways ain't ours, man. And that's the beginning of all wisdom is acknowledging the fact that you only gonna get what you know from him. Because you can get so hardy and so prideful that he'll shut your eyes down. He'll make it so you can't accept his word. That he'll put that block in you and stuff because it's called he give you over to your ways. Things like that. And that's the majority of people and stuff who say that, oh yeah, I used to be a Christian. Okay. Or they were a title. They were part of a religion. They never had a legitimate contact of spiritual. You worship the Most High in spirit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You connect with him in spirit. You don't connect him with your pride. You got to be selfless and stuff for him to even talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to come down to, you got to humble yourself. You got to be humble to talk. You can't be at the Most High talking like he your friend and like he your nigga. Homeboy. Like, you can just ask him silly shit and he got to do it. You know what I'm saying? What was you about to say?
What I was going to say is, like, for me, when I pray, I don't like to pray for, like, material things. Like, I like to pray for, like, peace and freedom and love and to grow stronger, you know what I'm saying, in God's name. But I can't really say that. There's only been 2 times in my life that I've really questioned God, like, why God? And it was when my best friend got murdered and when my grandmother died. And it seemed like I always revert to the same scripture all the time, is to trust in God and lean not on your own understanding. But at the same time, the Bible says, oh, don't question God, but then it says, but you can ask God for anything. So it's like, it's almost like a contradiction. So you get a little confused.
This the thing. The Most High know how we think.
Right.
He know that we have human flaws. He know that it's going to be natural to ask. He tell us don't do things. It's like, say, for instance, he say, don't eat pork. But he put pigs here. Mm-hmm. And it's food. And so people are like, well, it's here. Why can't I? But then it's explained that they're bottom feeders. They're scavengers. They clean. They eat anything. They eat dead shit. They're not clean.
Exactly.
So it's like, just because you have an opportunity to do something don't mean that it's right to do it. But it's natural as human beings to question the Most High. I do it. You know what I'm saying? I sit here and I ask, like, what's this? You know what I'm saying? It's stupid to not, like, if you sit up here and you get a message and stuff, he like, go to he tell you some goofy shit, move to Marion. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't shit.
No, but like if he say go do this, the most logical thing is why. Yeah. And then he say because you know, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you if you're going to accept it or not, but the natural thing is why. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural. When somebody you love, you care about, you used to see them every single day and they take it away, you got to like, why? That's why would you do it today? Why wouldn't you have taken that silly motherfucker who ain't got no purpose?
Like, my brother was like, I mean, the bottom of like,
Mike, where we at?
And everything. And it's like, he changed his life around, got all the way right. And then died. Like, now he had a stroke in there. He was like, right after he turned his life around, like, now you know what I'm saying? He getting back into his kids' life, and I was like, damn, he took away from his kids forever now. Like, I was like you say, it was like, why? Like, damn, there's a bunch of niggas out here on bullshit. Why he gotta go? But as soon as he turned his life around, like, but then, you know, it's.
Once you got the ability, I ain't gonna sit here in front like I'm there, like total. Like I'm transitioning to that, and I'm trying my hardest. But once you put everything in the Most High hands, life becomes easier. Life becomes easy. It becomes more doable. It becomes more bearable because you're not putting that stress on yourself. You trying to control things that you have absolutely no control of. You can apply that to anything in life, to where if you can't control it, don't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't control the way people treat you. Like you said earlier about the, like, when you said something along the lines of respecting yourself. Mm-hmm. You can't control how people treat you from their end, but you control how you receive it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You control how you treat yourself, or would you subject yourself to.
Exactly.
You can't control how people think about you, how people talk about you. You can only control what you can control. And once you acknowledge those facts, man, life become easy. Like, in the last few months, my life has got relatively easy compared to what it was because I was trying to overstand, understand. I was trying to do too much, and I was leaning on my own understanding instead of the Most High. But I tell you what, like, we had a discussion which prompted me to ask you about coming on here when we was talking about so-called religions, because the Bible never gives you a religion. There's not a religion in the Bible.
Right.
There's zero religion. It never Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, nothing. We're in an awakening right now. We're in an awakening and shit where, when I say we, I'm talking about the Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. You listen to music, you heard Kendrick Lamar say that shit. Mm-hmm. Once it hit mainstream like that, I said, damn, this shit is really like spreading. We're in an awakening where y'all, he waking up his people. And it's crazy because it's like written. And this is how I validate the Bible. People always try to find what's wrong with it, but I validate it based off prophecies.
Right. And
the uniqueness of them and how they come true. And if you ever get a chance, as anybody listening, y'all still here, read Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, where it talk about what happens if we was to obey the Most High or if we didn't. And we living throughout all the curses, and the final captivity is the one we right now here in this modern day Babylon. I don't want to delve into it because that's going to be the conversation next week, but it's crazy how when the Most High work, he work. Like it's like miracles happen and stuff, modern day miracles. But we ran about an hour, 15 more minutes than I wanted to. That's what happened when you have a good conversation, though.
No, definitely.
Yeah. This is the first episode of the Conceited Knowbody. I want to thank you again for being my inaugural guest.
Yes, I appreciate it.
And I couldn't spell inaugural, and she helped me spell it. This shit when I was.
Yeah.
She helped me spell it.
Funny.
She would have had to help me spell it too.
She didn't really know how.
But I did. I just added one too many ends.
It's always a but.
Spell something. Look it up.
I had to spell check.
If I can't spell it, I have to look it up.
One, you shouldn't be looking for cat under Z.
Yeah.
So she wants you to use your common sense. But yeah, I want to thank you for coming here. Like I said, I critiqued your song a little bit different this time. Like, I had listened to it on my phone, so it sounded a little bit different, but I like it a lot. I gave it a B yesterday. I'll give it a B plus.
Appreciate
and
that.
that's just because I'm stingy with A's.
I appreciate
But
that.
I really
that's
like
where
it.
I had it at. And it's crazy, like soon as it's like we end up like in a lot of the same music interests, and they're like, I ain't never met like nobody here.
If me and him was fags, we'd be the perfect couple.
Kind of, sort of.
That's the best one.
We was fags.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was kind of dope to hear y'all top 3 men and women singers. That was cool. Because most people ain't really on Donny Hathaway like that. And he's
I swear.
Man,
I swear.
I was listening to he has it's like a triple disc called the Anthology, I think.
The crazy thing about it, he's almost like Jimi Hendrix. He's only famous for like a couple years before he
Donny Hathaway
famous. Yeah.
Donny Hathaway never really get mainstream fame, so he was different than he didn't get
But
mainstream.
y'all remember that song called Sack Full of Dreams by Donny?
A Sack Full of Dreams.
Yeah. Oh, man. Go check that out. I had it on repeat yesterday.
I gotta listen to it. My favorite song though, and it's because they remind me of my brothers. He ain't heavy. That's my shit right there.
What about For All We Know? That's like one of my top Donnies.
We may never see this moment again.
That's
that shit. It gave me the chills when you just said that shit because that's a deep ass song. Like you could be every time you with somebody who you care about, you could be in their last moment.
That could be your last moment with them, no doubt.
Yeah, so
that's cool, man.
But yeah, like that's one of my favorite songs. And when you on that love tip,
Giving Up.
Nah, I like that too. I gotta pull it up.
A Song for You.
Yeah,
that's like one of my favorite songs. That's one of my favorite songs ever.
Everybody redid The Closer I Get to You, so it kind of like watered it down.
It did water it down, but you know who did the best remake?
Beyonce and Luther.
Beyonce and Luther. And I really, it's hard for me to
C-tunes.
really
like,
love Beyonce at times,
but
question
your music
her
T-tunes.
and Luther, that was, probably one of the best ones. But once again, I'm glad that you had me on your show.
Now I'm looking for this song, man, because it's like when he be like, when I wasn't making any money, You know where my paycheck went.
It's almost like Anthony
Oh,
Hamilton.
I
It's
don't know
almost
that
like
one.
a modern
Hold on, let me
day.
get on my iTunes real quick.
And I
You
never.
got 10 on
and
your
spent a
man, that was
cent.
probably the worst Jeezy
Now
album.
tell me,
You crazy.
is
You
that
like the
any
10
way for
103,
a man
the
to
inspiration?
carry on? Do you think I want my love?
Are you talking about love, love, love?
More than you know, some shit.
I love you more than you'll ever know.
That shit's hard as
Yeah.
fuck. That shit's crazy hard. But what was you just saying? I'm gonna tell you a song that I hate, and I like the original song. I love it. I love when Boyz II Men made that rendition. I like when the original by the Beatles.
When the water,
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
I hate
Yeah.
Donny Hathaway's version of Yesterday.
Yeah, I do too.
I fucking hate his
Boyz
version.
II Men is probably my favorite.
Boyz II Men shit is hard as
Yeah.
hell.
Alright.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up though. I mean, like I said, I want to thank you again for coming. It's a
Thanks
pleasure.
for having me.
Anytime you want to come promote something. First, hold on, we gotta talk about your brand.
Yes.
I'll be damned if we didn't.
Yes, we can't go without that. Okay, so my brand is Real Queens Only, and basically it's about women empowerment. You know, we gotta basically empower each other and to stand on each other because
He cheating, girl.
obviously we got these
Yeah,
men
yeah.
out here who think that, you know, without them we can't be queens, but we can, and I'm standing on that.
Possible,
But yeah, so right now I'm just doing shirts and tank tops and things of that nature, but I am working on a website. Also, I'm an indie artist, represent the Yacht Club. Shout out to my Yacht Club family. And I just, you know, follow me on Instagram, Queen Silk, Queen Silk, Silk. Follow me on Facebook, Tia Williams, or follow me on Snapchat, and that would be Goddess Silk 1, and that's GODDESSSILK 1.
What's that on?
Snapchat. So yeah, just, you know, holler at me, show some love, and I appreciate being here.
Appreciate you. Anything you want to say, Corey? Give us your social medias.
I would just like to thank you for, you know, letting me come be a part of this. You know, anytime you hit me, I'm there.
That's my
You
pleasure.
know,
Yeah.
Mr. Popular Nobody loves, like you love, great conversation. Mr. Corey GQ Fresh on Instagram is all I got. You know, I'm all over the place on there. You
His
know.
girl told you can only have one choose. I'll take Instagram.
And be looking for my single to be on SoundCloud and iTunes.
Okay, I definitely get it.
Put that shit on iTunes. Fuck
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud's free.
We ain't
Yeah,
doing
alright.
it free. Yeah.
I feel you.
But yeah, once again, thank y'all for coming, Corey. I will be hitting you up consistently. You always help me, like you said. We got diverse topics and stuff, and I do. And in this podcast, man, I will be talking more about the Most High because it's a lot of things I done discovered in the last few months. Like my eyes been open. I always been pretty spiritual, but I was brainwashed at the time. I thought I was a Christian. I thought that the Most High gave that to us, and I honestly thought that. But He didn't give us no religion. He gave us nothing but His Word. And it's like a lot of things I done discovered, like, this blow your mind. Like, predominantly most, and if you ever get into Hidden Colors and shit, they talk about it, but for some reason they won't talk about it from an Israelite standpoint. But like a lot of people who are known throughout history for being great people, great white men were black. Namely Hitler. Not Hitler. That goofy shit I just said.
Turn your goofy down.
Almost slandered the shit out of Hitler.
Oh, that's
He's a
a
good
thing.
white man. No. Really, Shakespeare, black man. So-called black man.
So-called.
King James. That's like usually how people want to slander the Bible. Oh, the white man. King James was an Israelite.
Yeah.
It was like they did what was called whitewashing, like where they go through and be like, we can't have these slaves or these people who we've taken over identifying with higher powers.
Even
Like
in the Bible, skin of bronze hair lines was
Man.
sheep, not lying.
sheep wool.
But it's like the supremacy and the dominance took over and it spread like wildfire and really robbed us of our culture. And like I said, we waking up, and I will be talking about these things more because I believe that you should keep the Most High in everything you do, and that's how you receive your blessings and your favor. Because we are a favor, and that's why my entire podcast is called The Peculiar People, because that's what we are. We the salt of the earth. We set apart from everything, and we supposed to treat ourselves different.
Definitely.
That's how come we got so much soul and so much passion, so much swagger. But we're gonna wrap this up. I want to thank everybody who tuned in with us for this first episode.
Thank you.
We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. And just want to thank y'all again.